Welcome back to the watch list. All right, Apple earnings are on the way, and we have a couple of others: Meta, Alphabet, Google. All right, our panel is ready. Ali Mogharabi is with us, equity analyst at Morningstar. Jawad Hussein's with us, director S&P Global Ratings. Thank you so much for being with us. So let's start with Google. Ali, your thoughts?
Yeah, thanks, Nicole. I actually thought the quarter was just fine. The ad revenue growth was fine. I mean, especially when you're talking about the search side of the business and also YouTube. I think monetization on YouTube was pretty impressive. In my opinion, the only negative part was the network revenue, which is pretty much their ad technology on non-Google properties. And that was not necessarily surprising. I mean, you continue to expect that to decline as the advertisers prioritize advertising more on Google, or I should say walled garden properties. So, and then, you're talking about margin expansion overall. And of course, with the cloud growth picked up a little bit. So that was pretty impressive. And the margin side on cloud too, I think over a 9% margin. So pretty impressive margin expansion on that front too. So overall, I think it was pretty positive. Now, going into the earnings, we thought that the stock was fairly valued. With some of the better than expected numbers, we upped our valuation a little bit. So, and of course, after the decline, the stock has become attractive again.
Right. Okay. And so, Jawad, should we spin it forward and tell me your thoughts on Meta as we look ahead?
Yeah. No, I think we're looking to see if they can continue the momentum they've had over the past few quarters, and I think we're encouraged by what we saw with Alphabet's numbers on the advertising side. Like Ali said, advertising growth was pretty solid. It's several quarters in a row of accelerating growth, and we're expecting similar trends for Meta, which has also been doing quite well. And given the macroeconomic news has been pretty solid, we're expecting that to continue to aid in the ad recovery that we've been seeing the last few quarters.
Yeah. Over at Morningstar, Ali, which names of the Magnificent Seven, you just spoke of Google, we just heard a little bit of a preview of Meta. Which of these names seems to be the best in the group for buying opportunities of the seven, or some of these high flyers that we've been watching?
Well, good question, Nicole. I mean, I only cover Meta and Alphabet, but I would say out of those two, given the pullback that we saw yesterday in Alphabet, Alphabet or Google has become attractive again. In my opinion, in our opinion, right now Meta is slightly overvalued. So, I agree that going into the earnings, the numbers are probably going to look pretty good. But the question is, how they're going to guide for this year, for the next quarter, because you're talking about a slowing economy, which basically means possibly a slowdown in growth in ad spending. And there are also various geopolitical factors possibly at play here too. So to answer your question again, I think right now Google is more attractive.
Okay. And what is your price target on Google? So I have it, Ali.
It's 171.
Right, 171. Jawad, as you're following these names, you want to give me your thoughts on Alphabet, Google? We did hear from it, or any of the other names that come in this big tech, behemoth of Magnificent Seven that are so exciting for folks?
Yeah, I'll just focus on Alphabet because that's kind of where my coverage space is. Look, I think I echo a lot of what Ali was saying. I think the ad growth is solid. What they're doing, AI investments seem to be bearing fruit, and you can kind of see that in the numbers across the various platforms, whether it's YouTube, whether it's search, whether it's cloud. I think also seeing a pretty significant improvement in cloud margin. It's still well below Microsoft and Amazon, but for years past where it was negative to barely low single digits, now almost double digits. I think that shows a lot of momentum and can definitely be a positive going into 24.
Yeah. And we think about the monetization of AI and all things AI. I mean, obviously, Microsoft has been a leader, and some of the others. Ali, maybe an AI thought and where it fits in?
I'm sorry, Nicole, can you repeat that again?
Just your thoughts on AI overall and some of these companies in particular?
Oh, sure. What's interesting about AI is that it's beneficial both internally for these companies and also externally in terms of providing additional features for their clients and attracting them to those platforms. So for Google, for example, whether you're talking about the advertising side or the cloud side, I think it helps them to, again, attract a lot more clients. It helps them to actually ease that ad spending or the entire process of ad spending for the advertisers. And then internally, it helps basically to more effectively implement the cost control policies and actually going forward to operate more efficiently. So I really do think that artificial intelligence is helping these companies, again, specifically Google and Meta, to operate more efficiently and possibly to help drive in additional revenue growth.
Yeah, it's great to see you both. Thank you so much. Ali Mogharabi of Morningstar and Jawad Hussain of S&P Global Ratings, thank you very much.